Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the weekly update of things that have been going on here with, my life and speaking and UnDrafted. Last night I had a amazing speech at Northeastern Junior College, and I got to represent their gear, their swag. Even though I played at Lamar and we were, competitors back in the day, I throw all that away when it comes to speaking, and none of that rivalry type stuff really matters. It's all about, making sure people have better lives. But it was really cool to be a part of that event last night. We had a pretty good amount of students, probably 150, 200, and, rocked the stage. I love what I do. Just to be able to sit and talk to all these students afterwards and waiting for about an hour after, just to basically decompress. Some of these students are going through so many things on their own that it's good for them to see somebody like me who's overcome what they're going through. Maybe not the same story exactly, but just the rigors and stress of being a college athlete and then being a student on top of that, coming from disadvantaged upbringing. And when individuals can talk about those things, you can just see the amount of stress and weight off their shoulders be lifted, even if it's just for a couple minutes. So it's been really just amazing watching this speech of mine progress and evolve. And, it is about me, obviously, but it's not about me. The perspective of how I do this now and approach this is much different than it was when I started. Originally it was just all about the story and what happened on the night of the accident, and it was dark and gloomy. And now I've tried to make it more realistic in the sense of, life is filled with the ups and downs, and it's how you handle it. I have dark days. I've got days where, it's scary, but I also have a lot of amazing bright days, and I'm thankful to be alive every single day and being able to have this opportunity to be able to speak and inspire thousands of students. So, and what's really cool too is the last couple of events I've done, and I'll post some text of it, but even my little brother is getting students to respond to him because he would be a freshman in college this year. So his age and the people that have heard of him or know about him are reaching out to him after I've done these last two speeches. And so it's pretty cool for him to even get emails or texts or, snaps from people I don't know, but they know of him or heard of him, and they reach out to him. So it's pretty cool. Second part, I'm really excited about Saturday's interview. I've got an interview with Kyler Erickson. He was a Division I basketball player for the University of Omaha, and he's got a story to tell. Involved in school shooting, and he works and speaks as a suicide prevention, and he also is a color commentary for ESPN. So the love of basketball and the game of basketball brings all these people together, and I will forever be indebted to the game of hoops. It's done so much for me. It's allowed me to meet people that I never thought I would ever meet. And so Kyler and I are going to chop it up on Saturday and talk about life and all the stuff that he's overcome, but we're probably going to talk about hoops quite a bit. And even last night's event at NJC was brought to campus by an individual named Dano. And Dano, shout out. Dano saw me speak up at North Dakota State Botno, of all places, like 5 years ago, and he moved to Sterling and NJC, and he's been working hard to get me to campus, and we finally made it happen. So, and Dano and I have a unique connection. As one of the first basketball games I played when I came back from prison was against him and his team in Dickinson State. And so I use that story all the time in the speech, and he's a part of it. So it's kind of cool. So basketball again is full circle. It brings people together, and yeah, I don't get to play as much and I don't watch as much, but just the game as a whole is just amazing. So I'm excited to talk to Kyler on Saturday, and I'll have the video posted. And I hope people are starting to subscribe. I was posting it to my personal stuff, but I had to switch over before I get too many episodes. So it is under UnDrafted on YouTube. We'll have the website up and running here shortly, but check us out. I'll talk to you later. Peace.